Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. The smartwatch buzzed at 2:47 a.m. I woke to the faint vibration, that soft rhythmic hum that broke through the silence of our bedroom. My husband, Daniel, lay beside me, one arm draped across my waist, his breathing slow and steady. The light from his smartwatch glowed faintly against his wrist. Normally, I would have ignored it. He often got late-night messages from his gym buddies or work group. But this time, the name that lit up the tiny screen froze the air in my lungs. Baby, I can still taste you. Same time tomorrow. The message hovered there, pulsing faintly on his wrist, like a heartbeat that didn't belong to us. My throat tightened. My first thought wasn't rage. It was disbelief, that strange hollow echo between knowing and refusing to know. I blinked, half hoping I'd imagined it, but when I tapped the screen and saw the preview vanish into the message log, reality clawed its way into me. My husband's smartwatch had just sent me the truth. By morning, I was a ghost moving through the house. I made coffee, buttered his toast, and smiled like a woman who hadn't just watched her marriage collapse in digital light. "Morning, love," he murmured, kissing my forehead. His lips brushed the same skin that had burned with betrayal hours earlier. "Morning," I managed, my voice steady. I didn't ask about the message. Not yet. Daniel had a pattern: gym at 6, work by 8, text me at lunch. Predictable. Reliable. Safe. That had always been his charm. The man who color-coded his planner and set 3 alarms just to wake up on time. But predictability also made lies easier to hide. When he left for work, I sat on the couch, phone in hand, staring at the ceiling. A part of me wanted to believe there was some mistake. Maybe it was a prank. Maybe the message wasn't meant for him. But another part, the part that remembered late-night meetings, sudden showers, the faint trace of unfamiliar perfume, whispered that I'd been blind for months. I opened his smartwatch app on my phone, the one we'd synced to track our workouts together. He'd forgotten to change the password. Message after message appeared in a thread labeled only with a heart emoji. The earliest dated back 3 months. "You look so beautiful tonight. She'll never find out. I wish I could wake up next to you." Each message felt like a knife drawn slowly, deliberately across my chest. When Daniel came home that evening, I didn't confront him. Not yet. Instead, I watched him move through the house, setting down his keys, loosening his tie, humming softly to himself. He looked the same. Calm. Familiar. Ordinary. And that made it so much worse. At dinner, I tried to look him in the eye. "How was work?" "Busy," he said easily. "You know how it is. Deadlines, meetings. I might have to stay late tomorrow too." "Tomorrow?" The same time the message mentioned. I smiled faintly, nodding. "Of course." Inside, something in me cracked open, slow and silent, like splitting glass. That night I didn't sleep. I watched him from across the bed, his back turned, his hand resting on the pillow where my face should have been. When his smartwatch buzzed again around midnight, he didn't stir. I reached over, my hand trembling, and tilted the screen toward me. "Can't stop thinking about you." My breath hitched. The name was still hidden, just that single heart emoji. But I wanted to see. I needed to see. I waited until his breathing deepened into the soft, rhythmic cadence of sleep. Then I slid the watch gently off his wrist, tiptoeing into the bathroom. Under the harsh white light, I opened the messages. "I'll bring the wine tomorrow. She still thinks you're at work." And then the name appeared at the top of the thread: Clara. Clara. My best friend. The same Clara who'd stood beside me at our wedding, tears in her eyes, promising to always protect our love. The same Clara who'd held me when I miscarried 2 years ago, whispering that Daniel and I would get through it. The phone slipped from my hand and clattered against the tile. The sound woke Daniel. "Maya?" His voice was groggy, confused. "What's going on?" I stood frozen in the doorway, his smartwatch dangling from my fingers. "Tell me who she is," I said quietly. He blinked, then froze as he recognized the device in my hand. "Maya, I can explain." "Don't." My voice trembled, a blend of fury and heartbreak. "Don't you dare lie again." His face shifted from shock to guilt to something colder. "It's not what you think." "Oh, so you didn't just send Clara messages about tasting her?" My voice broke. "You didn't promise her nights while pretending to love me?" He exhaled heavily, running a hand through his hair. "It wasn't supposed to happen. We were both hurting. After we lost the baby, you shut me out. She was there. My stomach twisted. You don't get to use my grief as your excuse. He stepped closer, eyes glistening. I still love you, Maya. I just... Stop. I took a step back. Love doesn't send secret messages at 2 a.m. Love doesn't hide in lies. For a long moment, the room was silent except for the faint ticking of the clock. Then he whispered, "What do you want me to do?" "Tell her it's over," I said. "Right now." He hesitated, jaw tightening. "Maya." "Do it," I snapped. "If you ever loved me, end it." Slowly he took the watch, opened the message thread and typed, "It's over. She knows." But before he could hit send, a new message appeared. "I told her husband everything. I'm done hiding." He froze. Her husband? I echoed, stepping closer. "Clara's married?" Daniel's face drained of color. "Maya." I didn't know. The sound that came out of me wasn't quite laughter, but something hollow, sharp, and bitter. "You didn't even know she was married?" I took the watch, pressed the power button until the screen went black, and dropped it into the sink. The crack of shattering glass echoed like an ending. It's been 3 weeks since that night. Daniel moved out 2 days later. We haven't spoken since, though I've heard rumors he's trying to patch things up with his boss after the scandal broke at work. Clara's husband had apparently sent every message to HR and Daniel's company email list. Poetic justice, I suppose. Sometimes I still reach for him in bed, out of habit. Sometimes I miss the man I thought I married. The one who used to warm my hands in winter and whisper that we'd survive anything. But mostly I just listen to the silence. It's strange how quiet truth can be after it explodes your life apart. And yet, in that quiet, I've started breathing again. The smartwatch sits on my nightstand, cracked and dead. I keep it there as a reminder, not of betrayal but of clarity. Because sometimes the message you were never meant to read is the one that finally sets you free.